Welcome back to MSU Magazine, where we bring you original segments produced by talented media students right here from Morehead State University. I'm your host, Kylie Collett. On today's episode, we check in with Drifter, MSU's fastest superhero. After that, we will be tuning in to Ashton Culp on Culp's Cult Classics, as Ash gives us an amazing review of the crowd-pleasing film Eraserhead. Let's start things off with Drifter.
That's what an ion is.
Oh my god, that's what an ion is? I think I can finally pass this test.
You guys have chemistry.
What? No, we don't.
Why would you think that?
Whoa, I'm in Chem 302.
If you're gonna try
Very funny. Funny with the laptop.
How did your laptop get over there?
Yeah, obviously moved it.
Well, Maya might be fast, but she's not faster than
Yeah.
mine. But she didn't move.
I didn't move it.
Then what did?
Hey! What is going on?
Is that cup floating? Since when has Ada had a ghost?
Don't think that's a ghost.
Whatever it is, you just robbed someone.
Report just came in. Something invisible threw a brick through the library window.
That's worse than the people being pushed down the stairs.
There goes an ambulance. Izzy and I need to get out there.
It's heading for Ginger Hall. Don't forget these.
I wonder where we go.
Well, here's the start.
Who are you?
What do you mean, who are we?
Do I know you?
You obviously don't go here.
Why would I want to go to this stupid school?
Okay, I found a profile of someone with invisibility powers. Looks like they got rejected from Morehead. He's got a criminal history, good background. Could be this guy. It says his name is Alex. Be careful.
You didn't think it was stupid when you applied, did you, Alex?
Listen, this is what's gonna happen. You are gonna get back everything you stole, leave the campus, and never come back.
Like Kelly.
You're really sleeping back there, Iz.
Well, someone has to save your dumb ass.
Taking cramping for your wounds. Oh,
I was just wrapping her wounds.
I didn't say anything. So, how are you guys doing?
Physically or mentally?
Both.
Well, I really messed up my first real fight, so...
Mess up. We just couldn't see him.
I could hear what he was thinking, and I just...
And nothing. Sometimes the bad guy gets away. We just get back out there.
You could cut the tension in here with a knife. Group hug.
JD, no.
Oh my
no.
gosh.
Ah!
Oh, sorry.
Last report said an invisible force was heading towards Lloyd Cassidy.
On our way. Put them down.
You're gonna regret not leaving this school alone when you had the chance.
Your school's gonna regret rejecting me!
Give us back everything that you stole. Leave this campus and never return.
Good job out there, Team Drifter.
We're a team drifter too.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Stop it with all that sappy stuff. Come on, let's get these wallets returned.
Camden Carroll Library has a variety of services to offer, including database access, MSU archives, reservable class space, the Tutoring and Learning Center, and more. Whether you're an MSU student, faculty member, or someone diving into a research project, Camden Carroll Library is there to support you. For more information, visit Camden Carroll Library online today.
Welcome back. What a great episode. I wonder what will happen with Team Drifter. I guess we'll have to keep up with the next episode to find out. Next, we tune in to Ash Culp on Culp's Cult Classics, bringing an interesting review to the David Lynch film Eraserhead. Let's dive into this surrealist film.
Now, I never particularly thought that I wanted kids, but if anything has warned me from staying away from having them even more, it's Eraserhead. Our story follows Henry, a strange and quiet young man who has just found out his girlfriend, Mary X, has had what her parents believe to be his child. If it can even be considered a child, as Mary herself believes it is some sort of alien abomination that has crawled out of her. And after an awkward dinner with her parents, he is told that they must get married and care for this child. Mary soon moves in with Henry, and it's really not a honeymoon phase in the sense of this child is constantly crying, screaming, will not sleep, will not eat, typical types of baby things, but just worse. She can't take it anymore, so she just ups and leaves them. The baby becomes sick, and Henry isn't sure how to care for it, and after this he soon has an affair with the woman across the hall from his apartment. After this, he starts to have a series of bizarre visions, including that of a woman dancing in his radiator and losing his head and it being taken off to be made into erasers on pencils. The bizarre film ends with Henry cutting the swaddles wrapped around the baby, which, after he removes the bandages, he finds out that that was the only thing holding the child together, as it had no real skin. After this, out of fear, he ends up stabbing the child with the scissors that he's cut the bandages with. With some more weird imagery following, Henry soon appears in a misty white room and is embraced by the radiator woman as the film ends. Eraserhead is the first film made by legendary director David Lynch, who would later go on to make multiple different surrealist and bizarre films that would go on to influence pop culture to even today and probably for years to come. Eraserhead itself took between 5 and 6 years to make, and lead actor Jack Nance, who played Henry, actually had to keep his hair like that for the entire 5 to 6 years, and that is some devotion, if you ask me. I change my hair every other week. The script for the film was highly inspired by two specific writers known as Franz Kafka and Nikolai Gogol, two large inspirations that Lynch picked up on from his years in film school. The story itself is thought to be inspired by Lynch's own fear of fatherhood, as his first daughter, Jennifer, was born with a severely clubbed foot that caused her to have multiple surgeries in early years of childhood. It's believed to be about how having a child can wear down a parent's psyche without them realizing all of the ramifications that come with having a child, especially one that is unexpected. Lynch himself has even said that there are biblical references in the film, stating that it is his most spiritually influenced film.
Eraserhead is my most spiritual film.
Elaborate on that.
No, I won't.
And the main question everyone's wondering is Eraserhead good, or is it just one of those other weird art house films? Well, it was the art house film that started all art house films, so yes, it is fantastic in my opinion.
Now people think pipes grow in their home, well they sure as hell don't. Look at my knee. Look at my knee.
The practical effects are very bizarre, as we still don't even know how the baby itself was created. There's been theories thrown around that it's a lamb fetus, a cow fetus, animatronics, a puppet, we don't know. And it's been theorized that the actors and crew actually had to sign a contract to say that they could never actually say, because Lynch, like Kubrick, likes his little secrets kept. As well as the story itself, though the plot is kind of very thin, and it is more of a surrealist show rather than just following much of a plot. It doesn't really need that much of a plot with the weird Eraserhead baby, who the cast lovingly names Spike. From the radiator woman dancing around the stage to squishing the little versions of the babies, or I believe it is sperm, to the weirdness of Henry's interactions with Mary X's family. The film itself is both funny and artistically beautifully shot, and I cannot recommend seeing it enough. And if you like Eraserhead, I would definitely suggest checking out Lynch's other films that I myself have been watching as of late, including Blue Velvet, Wild at Heart, and slowly getting my way through Twin Peaks. But yeah, I 100% suggest this film. I would give it about an 8 out of 10, as it can get a little slow at points.
Did you know Morehead State University has a satellite campus in Ashland? The campus offers you the opportunity to complete bachelor's and master's degrees from the ACTC campus. With small class numbers, the two most popular programs offered here are the social work and education programs. For more information, contact the transfer coordinator, Jen Timmerman, or the director of the Ashland campus, Dr. Nancy Preston. I hope you enjoyed our program today. Be sure to tune in to next time of MSU Magazine and watch all of your favorite segments. I'm your host, Kylie Pollitt, and from all of us here from MSU Magazine, we hope you have a great spring semester. I'll see you next time.